maybe another 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay.
15 minutes.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Hiranyakasi Churasha Dalita Ayanyakasito Dano Printo Eshabadita Taraderupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Eshabasita Taraderupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Eshabasita Taraderupa Shringa Bhagwan ki Jai.
Jai.
Vrindaita Vasudevaye Priyaye Kesavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavachan Namo Namaha.
Nityaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavaccha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha.
Satyavati Devaya Priyaye Keshavaccha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavate Namo Namaha.
Nityaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavaccha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha.
Satyavati Devaya Priyaye Keshavaccha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavate Namo Namaha.
Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha.
Tulsi Mahani ki jai. 7 minutes.
Huh?
I guess 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, maybe we did. Oh, yeah. No, it's just, I'm asking whether we relax, we see. Today you said,
Oh,
no, it's okay, I really like it.
okay, it's this. Each other there.
Yes.
When,
Maharaj?
matches.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we have. So,
Namo Namo Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namo
Tulasi Krishna Prayasi
Radha Krishna Seva Pavo He Abhilati Radha Krishna Seva Pavo He Abhilati Ye Tumhara Sharan Dalai Taravancha Purna Kripakari Vrindavana Vilas Kunchitiro Sakirano Gata Poro Evadi Pardiye Inna Krishna Kasikor Ora ho
Ina Krishna
Ataye Avati Viraga Ikan Papati Mahatmikani Tani Pradeshanti Pradachina Chanitani Pradeshanti Dakshina Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Vrindaito Devale Sriyane Kitavashata Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namaha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namaha Vrindaito Devale Sriyane Kitavashata Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namah Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namah Vrindaita Vasudevaya Kriyaye Kesavaccha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namah Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namah Tulsi Maharani ki
Srimati Bhakti Swami Pinami Namaste Saraswate Nirvishesha Gauravani Prachayani Nirvishesha Sunyamadi Pashyam Vishesha Karini
Shri Shri Shivastikam Cheto Rakvanamarjanam Bhavamahadavati
Nirvapanam
Shreya Kadaiva Chandrika Vitaranam Vijabhaju Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnam Richasvadanam Sarvatma Asnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bhavadani Cha Sarva Shakti Tatra Pitani Yamita Smarane Nakala Etas Rishita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midrisha Mihachani Nanuragaha Trinadapi Sanichena Tarorapi Sahishnana Amanina Manadena Kirtanaya Sadahari Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Vajagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavate Bhaktir Haituki Swai Ainam Dadanuja Kinkaram Patitamam Vishnadeva Buddho Vipaya Javapada Pankaja Stita Luli Sadarsham Vichintaya Nayanam Galadashudavaya Vadanam Gadgaladayakira Pulataya Chichikam Tapukada Gavanamagrani Bhavishyati Yogayitam Nimishena Chakshusha Pravishayitam Shunyayikam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Viradhiname Asarishyava Padaratam Panashtumam Adharjanam Madmatam Karotuva Yatatava Vidadatu Lapato Madpranasnatastu Sayivanapaya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 10 offenses in chanting the holy name. Number 1, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives propagating the holy name of the Lord.
To consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu.
To disobey the orders of the spiritual master.
4, to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature and pursuance of the Vedic version.
To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination.
6, to give mundane interpretation of the holy name of the Lord.
7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name.
8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda.
9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
10, to not have complete faith in chanting Hare Krishna and to maintain material attachment even after understanding many instructions in the matter. It is also offensive to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava should carefully guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prem. Now let us offer our respectful obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who are just like desired trees, who can fulfill the desires of everyone and are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned soul. Vanta kalpa karupya sutya, kripa sindhu vairabhakta,
Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
anatta poti vaishnavebhyo.
Vaishnavi, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vaishnavi.
This is what for you, for giving Srimad Bhagavatam class. Please sit on this one.
Really?
This set, it's very nice bamboo.
No.
It's good. It's a bit small, Maharaj.
Huh?
It's pretty small, right?
That's okay. I think it should be better make proper vyasas and make the proper vyasas.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Better
Huh?
make it proper.
No, it's no, Maharaj. Your sitting is as good as Prabhupada's Vyasasana, Maharaj. You won't. Yes, Maharaj, you are sitting on behalf of Prabhupada. No,
Proper picture.
no, Maharaj, you should sit like it's the same, right? Because, yeah, Maharaj, please sit on, Maharaj. I feel this is even not very comfortable.
Huh?
This is not very comfortable also. It's very little chair. Yeah, you have kindly accepted it. Yeah,
Yeah. Camera on the Gurudev. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
you can switch on the recording. That's.
Yeah. Recording.
I can also do it.
So yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thanks.
Hare Krishna. So I'm here. Yeah, I will join 1 hour later. Yeah. Okay, I will be here.
Yeah.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharidhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharidhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Prajajana Randana.
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Prajajana Randana.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanaswari.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharidhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharidhari
Oh, really? Okay. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Prajajana Randhana.
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Prajajana Randhana.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari Bol.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narotamam.
Daivim Sarasatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiraya
Tadojaya Mudiraya.
Nustapraeshu Vabhadreshu
Nashaprayeshu Bhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Sloke.
Bhakti Bhavati Naishtaki.
Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki.
We're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, Prayers by Queen Kunti. Text number 19.
Text number 19. Okay. Join in Zoom. Yeah,
Maya
Maya
Jivani Kachanam
Divani Chan. Guru Maharaj, again can you repeat number
19.
number 19 canto
1. Canto 1, Chapter 8.
chapter 8 number 19.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Hare Krishna. Maya Jivani Kachanam
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Agyadhoksajam Avyayam
Agnyadokshajam Avyayam
Nalakshyase Mudadrisha
Nalakshyase Mudadrisha
Nato Natyadaro Yata
Natyadaro Yata
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Agyadhoksajam Avyayam
Agnyadokshajam Avyayam
Nalakshyase Mudadrisha
Nalakshase Mudadrisha
Nato Natyadaro Yata
Nato Natyadaro Yata
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Agyadhoksajam Avyayam
Agnyadokshajam Avyayam
Nalakshyase Mudadrisha
Nalakshase Mudadrisha
Nato Natyadaro Yata
Nato Natyadaro Yata Maya Jivani Kachanam
Maya Jivani Kachanam
Agnyadokshajam Avyayam
Agyadhoksajam Avyayam
Nalakshase Mudadrisha
Nalakshyase Mudadrisha
Nato Natyadaro Yata
Nato Natyadaro Yata Maya
Maya
deluding
deluding
Jivanika
Jivanika
curtain Achanam
Archanam
covered by
covered by
Agnya,
Agnya,
ignorant.
ignorant.
Adhoksajam,
Adokshajam,
beyond the range of material conception.
beyond the range of material consumption.
Transcendental.
Transcendental.
Avyayam,
Avyayam,
irreproachable.
irreproachable.
Na,
Not.
Lakshyase,
Lakshyase,
observed.
observe.
Mudadrisha,
Dadrisha,
by the foolish observer.
by the foolish observer.
Nata, artist.
Artist.
Natya,
Natya,
Dara, dressed as a player.
dressed as a player.
Yata,
Yata,
as.
as.
Translation. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna affirms that less intelligent persons mistake him to be an ordinary man like us, and thus they deride him. The same is confirmed herein by Queen Kunti. The less intelligent persons are those who rebel against the authority of the Lord. Such persons are known as asuras. The asuras cannot recognize the Lord's authority. When the Lord himself appears amongst us as Rama, Narasimha, Varaha, or in his original form as Krishna, he performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. As we shall find in the 10th canto of this great literature, Lord Sri Krishna exhibited his humanly impossible activities even from the days of his laying on the lap of his mother. He killed the Putana witch, although she smeared her breast with poison just to kill the Lord. The Lord sucked her breast like a natural baby, and he sucked out her very life also. Similarly, he lifted the Govardhan hill just as a boy picks up a frog's umbrella, and stood several days continuously just to give protection to the residents of Vrindavan. These are some of the superhuman activities of the Lord described in the authoritative Vedic literatures like the Puranas, Itihasas, and Upanishads. He has delivered wonderful instructions in the shape of the Bhagavad Gita. He has shown marvelous capacities as a hero, as a householder, as a teacher, and as a renouncer. He is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead by such authoritative personalities as Vyasa, Devala, Asita, Narada, Madhva, Shankar, Ramanuja, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakrabarti, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, and all other authorities of the line. He himself has declared as much in many places of the authoritative literatures. And yet, there is a class of men with demoniac mentality who are always reluctant to accept the Lord as the supreme absolute truth. This is partially due to their poor fund of knowledge and partially due to their stubborn obstinacy, which results from various misdeeds in the past and present. Such persons could not recognize Lord Sri Krishna even when he was present before them. Another difficulty is that those who depend more on their imperfect senses cannot realize him as the Supreme Lord. Such persons are like the modern scientists. They want to know everything by their experimental knowledge. But it is not possible to know the Supreme Person by imperfect experimental knowledge. He is described herein as adhoksaja, or beyond the range of experimental knowledge. All our senses are imperfect. We claim to observe everything and anything, but we must admit that we can observe things under certain material conditions only, which are also beyond our control. The Lord is beyond the observation of sense perception. Queen Kunti accepts this deficiency of the conditioned soul, especially of the women class who are less intelligent. For less intelligent men, there must be such things as temples, mosques, or churches, so that they may begin to recognize the authority of the Lord and hear about him from authorities in such holy places. For less intelligent men, this beginning of spiritual life is essential, and only foolish men decry the establishment of such places of worship, which are required to raise the standard of spiritual attributes for the mass of people. For less intelligent persons, bowing down before the authority of the Lord, as generally done in the temples, mosques, or churches, is as beneficial as it is for those advanced householders to recognize, as it is for those advanced devotees to meditate upon him by active service. Om Jnana-timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militatena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Translation again. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You're invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. So Queen Kunti gives this example about an actor in the drama that they will put on some costume and dress and disguise themselves. And if they're a good actor, then people, the audience, they won't know who it is. So Queen Kunti says, in the same way, Lord Krishna is invisible to the foolish observer. Lord Krishna, Prabhupada quotes in the purport from Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Abhajananti mam mudha manushim tanamashrita param bhava majananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. The foolish mock at me, descending amongst them like a human being. They do not know my transcendental nature and supreme dominion over all that be. So it's similar to this verse. You can see the comparison. Queen Kunti is saying the same thing. How Lord Krishna, he can disguise himself like an actor on the stage. So in the same way, Lord Krishna appears in this world, and he's the Supreme Lord, but he comes like an ordinary person. And he has a mother and father, and he has his brother and sister, and he has his family, and he gets married and everything. He has children. So it appears like he's an ordinary person. But at the same time, the Lord performs many activities which are not ordinary, which are not done by any ordinary human being. And Prabhupada gives examples, like how Lord Krishna killed the demon Putana when he was a small baby. Although Putana came to kill him, Krishna took out the life air of Putana. And then he says also Krishna picked up the Govardhan hill and held it up for 7 days and nights. You know, for all the people of Vrindavan, they were all saved by the power of Krishna. And not only does he come as Krishna, but he comes in many different forms also. Lord Krishna is Anantarup. He comes at different times in different places, and he appears in even different species of life. Just like he comes as Matsya, the fish, and he comes as Kurma, the turtle, and then he can come also as a half man, half lion, as he does with Lord Narasimha Dev. But he comes also as a human being, and he came as Lord Ramachandra. And Lord Rama is showing the perfect person, the perfect king, and he's very obedient to the elders. He properly performs his religious duties, his dharma. Even when there was a little doubt about the chastity of Sita, then he sent Sita to the ashram of Valmiki. So in this way, Lord Ramachandra is showing how to follow Dharma, how executing Dharma is very important in society. Lord Krishna, however, is a different case. Lord Krishna, he's coming as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he's performing so many amazing activities. Prabhupada describes here, he comes, sometimes he's a householder. Of course, he had so many wives, 16,108 wives, and he comes as a teacher. He taught the Bhagavad Gita, and we're still teaching we're still learning the Bhagavad Gita. And then Lord Krishna also comes as a renouncer. Lord Krishna renounced all the opulence of the material world. He was not attached to anything. He was not attached to the gopis. He could leave all the gopis and trick them and hide from them. And so he showed himself as a renouncer. And of course, later on, 500 years ago, Krishna came again as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he took sannyas and showed us also how to renounce. So Krishna performs many amazing activities, and he is accepted as the Supreme Lord by so many great names, great personalities. And Prabhupada quotes so many names and different. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna also said that he said, previously I'd heard this from Asita, Devala, Narada, and Vyas, and now I can understand it is true for myself. All right? Asito devalo vyasu. Like that. The verses there in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and where Arjuna's recognizing Lord Krishna as the Supreme Lord. And he said,
Param Brahma, Param Dham.
yeah, right. He's telling Arjuna, Arjuna's telling Krishna anyway. He said that formerly we'd heard it from Asita and Devala and Narada and Vyas. He said, now I can also understand it myself. And so, although Krishna has that position, he's recognized by saintly persons, there's always people who cannot understand these things. Not everybody is able to understand Krishna as the truth, right?
Yeah.
And that there are the two kinds of people. There's the devotee and there's the demon. So those people who have the demonic mentality, they cannot understand the position of Krishna. They think of him in another way. Right? Krishna says in the Aparam Bhavatojan, how does Krishna say, I am never manifest to the foolish and the unintelligent, and for them I am covered by my eternal creative potency, Yogamaya. Krishna is saying like that. So people who are foolish and less intelligent, they're not able to understand. Why are they like that? That is due to their past misdeeds, due to the things they've done in the past, both in the past and also in the present. They have this covering, because of their sinful activities, it covers up the real knowledge. Namam duskritino mudha prapadyante naradama maya aparita jnanam asuram bhavam ashrita. Krishna said, 4 kinds of people never surrender to me, right?
Yeah.
They're all duskritina. Duskritina. They didn't do pious activity. They don't have they haven't done any real pious activity. So, mudhas, people who are like donkeys, and people who are like Naradama, the lowest of men. They may be born in a good family, but they don't take advantage. And then Maya aparita jnana, their knowledge is stolen by illusion. When they try to understand the scriptures by their own self, so they cannot understand, so they speculate and they come to all kinds of strange conclusions. And then the Asuram Baba Mashrita, these are the people who are offensive. And so these classes of people, 4 kinds of people, they never surrender to Krishna. So Krishna says, I am never manifest to these foolish and unintelligent. Maya aparita jnanam asuram bhav. No, I'm forgetting the verse anyway. But anyway, that's stated there in Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
And people have, Prabhupada said, another difficulty is imperfect senses. People who depend on their own senses, imperfect senses. So, because of imperfect senses, we cannot understand things as they actually are. And Prabhupada gives an example. He said, just like modern scientists.
Yeah.
Scientists, they want to know everything by their senses. They want to measure everything by their instruments. But they cannot understand Krishna in that way, because Krishna is beyond the power of the senses. He is inconceivable. He has perfect senses, and he performs activities which are beyond the power of the mind and the senses. Right? He has achintya shakti, inconceivable powers. And so the scientists can never understand these things, that there is such a thing as a Chincha Shakti. Although we see these things every day, just like the sun, the light of the sun gives out so much heat every day, the rays coming from the sun. And it's been burning for how many years, since time immemorial, since the beginning of the creation. But somehow the sun keeps burning. We light a fire, you burn a fire, you have to put more fuel on the fire all the time. But the sun every day is giving off so much heat and light, and it's never exhausted. So this is Achintya Shakti. You see, so there's examples which we see every day of Achintya Shakti. And we see, for example, electricity. We use electricity, but we cannot see electricity, but we use it. We don't see it, but we use it all the time. So there are so many things which we don't see. We don't have the power to see with our senses. In the same way, Lord Krishna is beyond the power of the mind and the senses. So we want to understand Krishna. It's only possible. How can we understand Krishna? Only by His mercy. He has to give us His mercy. Then He reveals Himself to the devotee. Not by our efforts, but by Krishna's mercy. We can try ourselves trying to search out to understand Krishna. Prabhupada said, just like if you go out at night and we want to see the sun, you may shine a big light up in the sky, but you'll never find the sun, right? In the night, you won't find the sun. But in the morning, the sun rises on its own accord. And the same way, Lord Krishna, He hides Himself from everyone, but when He wants to, He can reveal Himself also. He can reveal Himself also, just like He revealed Himself to Arjuna when He was speaking Bhagavad Gita at Kurukshetra. At that time, Krishna revealed Himself to Arjuna. He showed the Kala Roop, the form of time, and then He showed His forearm form to Arjuna, and then Arjuna understood, and he said, now I understand, that you're the Supreme Lord. So Lord Krishna covers up Himself. Why does He cover up Himself? Because He likes to enjoy the intimate dealings with His devotees. He enjoys people treating Him like an ordinary person. Just like sometimes even a great king will disguise himself as an ordinary person just to go out into the world and just to be with people. But when he's a king, people are always showing so much awe and reverence. They're giving so much respect and everything. So you get tired of all of that after some time. And you want to just be an ordinary person and just to move incognito without being recognized. So Lord Krishna does like that also. He's the Supreme Lord. And the Brahmanas, they're chanting prayers and worshipping Him and reciting so many mantras and doing so many things to honor Him. But Lord Krishna gets more pleasure from His intimate devotees, like Mother Yashoda. When Mother Yashoda can get angry at Krishna, she can chase Him and capture Him and tie Him up. And so this is Lord Krishna dealing with His devotees. He enjoys playing with the cowherd boys. The cowherd boys will climb on His back and they'll steal His food and hide from Him. They play so many games with each other. Lord Krishna enjoys these dealings. Lord Krishna enjoys being with the gopis and experiencing also how much the gopis love Him. And the gopis, they don't think of Krishna as God. They simply just think He's a cowherd boy. Just like Mother Yashoda, she doesn't think of Krishna as God. Even when they told Mother Yashoda, Krishna picked up the Govardhan hill, Mother Yashoda was there, oh, I don't think my son could do it. It must have been Nanda Maharaj. It must have been my husband. So this is, Lord Krishna enjoys this kind of dealing with his devotees with no conception of awe and reverence, who can treat him just according to their loving exchange with him. There are different rasas, right? Shanta, Dashya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. So Lord Krishna enjoys these kind of loving exchanges with his devotees. Prabhupada says, we claim we can observe everything, but we have to admit there's certain things which we cannot see. They're just beyond our power to understand. So, Queen Kunti, she understands this deficiency of conditioned souls. Right? There's conditioned souls and liberated souls. The liberated souls, they're perfect. They know everything. They can see everything as it is. But the conditioned souls, we're common people. We are conditioned souls. We're bewildered by the material energy. So Queen Kunti understands that. And she knows that the Lord is beyond the power of our senses. And especially, this is true for the women. Prabhupada says women are less intelligent in the sense that they're very kind-hearted and soft-hearted, and often they can be cheated and taken advantage of. Just like even Mother Sita was cheated by Ravana, and it's how Ravana came to kidnap her, took advantage of the soft-hearted nature of a woman. So, similarly, men are also less intelligent. Not just women, men in Kali Yuga were all unqualified. So men are also less intelligent, and Prabhupada said that's why we have to have things like temples and mosques and churches, because then we begin to recognize the authority of the Lord. Bow down, just like we see the Muslim people bow down when they offer their prayers. When they pray every day, they're bowing down. I was in the Middle East, in Abu Dhabi, and it was on Friday in the midday, and the whole center of the town was all full of people. In every street, in the road, people all put their mats down and they were bowing down and doing their prayers.
Open.
So Prabhupada said it's important for people to be able to go to these kind of places, because then they'll be able to hear. They'll be able to hear about the Lord. Hearing is actually the beginning, we have to hear. It is said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, love of Krishna is in the heart of everyone, but it has to be awakened by hearing. Nityasthita Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Shuddha Chite Karihi Udai. So hearing is really essential for people. They have to hear, and they have to hear from authoritative people. And if they can hear in a holy place, then it's even more beneficial. And so some Prabhupada talks how some people they're against putting up temples and building temples. But Prabhupada said these things are important because it helps people to become more qualified to understand spiritual life and to understand the Supreme Lord. If they don't hear, then they just depend on their own mind and senses, their own imperfect judgment. But if they can hear from the scriptures, and they hear from the holy man like that, then it's very beneficial for them. And going to the temple or the church or the mosque, whatever, they learn to accept the authority of the Supreme Lord. And they do things like bow down, you know. It's very important for train the young children, get the young children, train them to go to temple and teach them to bow down. It's very good training, start to their life for them to go and hear about the Lord. So devotees, Prabhupada said, advanced devotees, they meditate on active service, but people in the beginning of their spiritual life, they have to actually do these things. They have to go to the temple, they have to see the deity, they have to learn to respect the deity, to bow before the Lord, and like usually people would bring something to offer, bring some flour or bring some rice or something or some vegetables, and like that to offer to the Lord. And just by doing these things, they make advancement. You know, by offering things to the Lord, then they get spiritual benefit. And so this is why it's important to have temples. And we see there are places like we were in one town, we went on Harinam on Saturday there at Bedam. Huh?
Yeah, Burn?
Not Bern, but another place.
Anyway, in Harinam, from the temple.
Yeah, we went to this one town in Switzerland, and there was a big church there. You know?
Yeah.
There was a big church, and we all went. It was open to the public to go in, you know, and people could go in. And people would go in and take pictures and everything there. But nobody was hearing, you know, nobody was hearing anything, you know.
Nobody is even offering obeisances.
Yeah, very few people, very rare. Anybody was taking advantage to go and pray there, you see. So it's important, you know, that when you have temples and like that, there has to be people there to speak, and there has to be regular classes, you know. People have to hear. People they have to come to the temple. Prabhupada said like that, you know, there has to be regular programs and speaking, and then you have to have prasadam to give people also, you know, everybody coming to temple, they should get some prasadam. Just like in Dubai, and they have the Srinathji Mandir, everybody goes there in the morning, they'll give them all some laddu or something. Everybody. It's so nice, you know, give everybody some prasadam. So we try to do like that also. In Mayapur, you can see thousands of people come to temple in Mayapur. And they all get prasadam. You know, a lot of people pay. You know, there's different levels, they have different prices. And they have also free prasadam, you know, they're giving also free for people who don't want to pay.
Yeah.
So I've tried to give everyone some merit. And there's...
In ISKCON, mostly prasad is free. I've never paid.
Oh, well, in Mayapur, I see, you know, because there's so many people, thousands of people coming in, and you know, they buy tickets, they buy coupons. And they get nice prasadam, very nice prasadam, big, you know, a full meal, you know.
Full meal.
Yeah.
There is free and also paid, both are there.
Yeah, there's free, but, you know, that's a different thing. That would be like khichdi, they get a little cup or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Simple prasad, free.
Yeah, leaf cup. And, so giving prasadam, that's one part, coming to the temple, but people shouldn't just think, oh, go to the temple and get prasadam. They should come to hear. You know, we want people to hear. We have to give spiritual knowledge. So in Mayapur also, they have a lot of places where people are sitting and preaching and giving discourses going on. You know, because most of the people come Bengali, you know, they want to hear Bengali. So the devotees, the local devotees are there and they're preaching every day, giving classes. So that's important for people to hear. You have a church or a mosque or a temple. You know, these are places where people should come to cultivate their spiritual life, you know. And of course, we want to bring people together to understand there's one God. It's not Hindu, it's not Muslim, it's not Christian. It's the one God for everyone. But he has many different names. You know, so different paths, different processes. We offer our respects to all these different religions. But the real religion is to develop love for God. Love for God. The goal, what is the goal? Mahaprabhu said, Prem Punarto Mahan. The goal of life is to develop love for God. And love for God means you love all living entities. You know, not that we will discriminate against people. You don't want to, you know, be violent or killing people like that, you know, who are of a different faith or something.
Yeah, right.
We have to see God in the heart of everyone, right? That's the real spiritual vision, that you see God in the heart of everyone. So a Kanishta devotee, he only sees God in the temple. He can offer his respect to the deity, but he doesn't see God in the heart of all the people. And so the more advanced devotee, Madhyama devotee, he sees the Lord is also in the heart of all the people. And he can respect all people as part and parcel. And that's it. The Madhyama devotee. Uttama devotee, he's thinking everybody is already a devotee. Uttama, the topmost devotee, sees everyone engaging in Krishna's service. So we try to understand, we have to understand Krishna, we have to understand that it's not an easy thing. But by the mercy of the devotees can reveal. There's a nice verse in the Mahabharata, which is stated also in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. It says, Tarko pratishta shrutayo vibina nasavrishiryasya natam vinyam dharmasya tadvam netam gohayam mahajano yena gata sapanta. This is a famous verse. Tarko pratishta means dry arguments are inconclusive. You want to understand God just by arguing, that won't get you anywhere. Tarko pratishta shrutayo vibina. The Shruti means the Vedas. The Vedas also give different statements. Some contradictions are there between the different statements of the Vedas. So it's not easy to understand sometimes these things. Just like it said, the Supreme Lord walks and he doesn't walk. So how can he walk and not walk? He's far away, he's near, you know, different, these kind of things are there in the scriptures and make it difficult to understand. And then great sages, they come up with different arguments. They will argue with each other, and one will defeat another one, and then somebody else will come along and defeat him, and then somebody else will come and defeat the next one. This way there's always competition going on, and they never come to any real conclusion. But if you want to understand the absolute truth is hidden in the hearts of the devotees. Dharmasya tatvam nihitam gohayam mahajano yena gata sapanta. Mahajano yena gata sapanta. follow in the footsteps of
Mahajan.
Mahajanas. Right. Follow in the, they have understood the absolute truth. So we follow in the footsteps of the great souls, the Mahajans. There are 12 Mahajans.
Yeah. Prahlad, Shiva,
Swayambhu.
yeah, Swayambhu.
Who's Swayambhu?
Swayambhu Manu.
No. Who is Swayambhu?
Swayambhu is Shiva,
No.
Brahma.
Brahma.
Brahma, right.
The self-born.
Swayambhu, sorry, Swayambhu, right.
Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Koma, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlado, Janako, Bhishma, Bali, Vyasaki. Who's Vyasaki?
Sukadeva Goswami.
And Vayam. Me.
Vayam. Yamaraj.
Yamaraj, right. 12 Mahajans. Right?
And we are following all of them.
Yeah.
We are following Prahlad, Narada,
No, yes. Manu.
Manu, but we are not following Manu, right?
Yeah. Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to
Swayambhu Manu.
mm,
Yamaraj didn't speak anything.
Yamaraj. You know, it's there in the Bhagavatam, Yamaraj speaking to Yamaduras.
Right, right. Yes, the Ajamila story is there. Ajamila story is speaking
right.
a lot.
Yeah.
So we are following all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Shiva's praise is also there in
Yeah.
Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
Mahajanas.
And so what is it? Where are they? How many of them are brahmacharis? How many are sannyas? Are they, you know, there's some are grihastas and some are renunciants.
Yeah.
Swayambhu Brahma, does he have a wife?
Yes.
Brahma has a wife.
Swayambhu.
Swayambhu, Narada,
Narada don't have.
brahmachari. Shambhu,
Has a wife.
Swayambhu, Narada, Komara,
Kumaras is brahmachari.
Kapila,
Brahmachari.
Manu.
Manu is wife.
Prahlad,
Prahlad has a wife.
Janaka,
Has a wife.
Bhishma,
Brahmachari.
Bali Maharaj,
Also householder.
Vyasaki,
Saki Brahmachari.
and
Vayam householder. So we had 5 brahmacharis, right? Narada, Kumaras, Sukadeva Goswami, two more we did it.
Kumara, Kapila.
Kapila, right? Kapila, right? Yeah. Out of the 12, we have more householders.
Yes, but they're all Mahajan. Mahajan. So we have to follow the Mahajans, right? The absolute truth. And that's also stated by Yamaraj also, that we should follow the Mahajans. And so, by following the great souls, then you can be sure to achieve the right destination. But if we go independently, follow our own path, but take our own path like that, then we don't know what will be the result. We don't know where.
Right.
So it's important to follow the Mahajans. And the modern day Mahajans, we have the modern day Mahajans. Prabhupada writes about the modern day Mahajan, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and like that. And Prabhupada's like a Mahajan, you know.
Yeah.
So we follow these people by following them. Then we can come to understand the Lord. All right, any questions here?
There are so many people joining. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask. Unmute and ask.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, I have a doubt. We have Paramatma in our heart. So, as a conditioned soul, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
You are audible.
Yeah. As a conditioned soul, right? Like, can I also feel and hear him, like in taking some decisions, or when I just want to know, like, how can I hear Paramatma's response in some actions if I have to do, or if I'm doing something wrong, he will definitely intimate me, but I couldn't feel it now. So how should I cultivate that listening to the Paramatma in my heart?
Yes. Yes, right. We can easily cheat ourselves. We can think, oh, God, Krishna is telling me from the heart, I have to do this. And actually, it's not really coming from the Paramatma, it's coming from our own mind. So we have to be very careful about trying to take direction from the Paramatma. Because unless we're very, very pure, we may cheat ourselves and we're actually not hearing Krishna, but we're hearing our own mind. So how do we know? We have to check everything with sadhu, shastra, and guru. It's not enough to just say that, oh, Krishna from the heart told me to do this. We have to confirm everything with the sadhus and with the shastra and guru. Then you can be sure. So
Okay.
Mhm.
And even when I chant, he will be accepting that, Maharaj, like when I chant my Hare Krishna mantra, like, or it should be of very high quality. Just think of it.
What do you mean?
When I chant the Hare Krishna mantra, when I do my rounds, will the Paramatma in my heart be listening to me, or like it should be of more quality?
Krishna
Yes,
in
just
the
thinking.
heart telling
Yeah,
you to
yeah,
chant better.
yeah.
Well, yes, that's kind of a good advice, yes. If Krishna, if we're feeling from the heart that I should chant with more quality, I should try to pronounce the mantra better, I should try to chant with more feeling. Yeah, that's good, that kind of thing, that kind of feeling from the heart, that's very good if you're thinking like that. Yeah, that's definitely a positive thing. To think like that, that Krishna in the heart may be telling us that we should chant better, we need to chant better, and we need to try to improve our chanting. So that kind of inspiration from the heart, that's definitely coming from Krishna, because that's in line with pure devotional service. So, yeah, I think you don't have to worry about that kind of thought coming in your mind. It's good, very good. And we encourage you to follow.
Okay, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, I also have another doubt. So sometimes when there are conflicts with other people in the family and all, like I'm not able, when I hear some criticism, basically, I couldn't be humble. I couldn't take the time to reflect. So I need some advice, Guru Maharaj, like how to be humble at that time, at that moment, and probably after that moment, I could think of it more, and then think of my fault. But at that moment, like I be humble,
You mean
reflecting that and reacting that.
with the family members?
Yes, especially with the family members, at least with other people, like I could handle it better. But within the family, I react little heavy.
She's asking how to handle the criticism. Family members are telling you are not responsible, you're not doing good, some things like that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's always like I have to prove myself. Yeah.
people are being critical, we should appreciate, we should think, yeah, you're right, I should try to do better. And you can ask them, please bless me, help me to try to improve. You know, if people are being critical of you and finding fault, then you can thank them and think, you're very kind to me to help me to improve. So please help me. Give me your blessings and help me to improve. I think that's a good thing. If somebody praises you, it's not very good. But if people are critical of you and find fault with you, that's better. Because it will help us to always try to do better and try to improve.
Yeah, right.
We should be happy to hear that kind of thing. To hear some criticism of us. Yeah, I have to do better. We should think, yeah, you're right. So please help me. Please give me your blessings and help me to improve.
Okay.
But if somebody's praising you or somebody praising you, you're not praising, oh, that's not good, because then you'll think, oh, I'm so great, you know, I'm such a great devotee. And so that's not good for us. A devotee wants to be humble, and we think of ourselves as very fallen. So if somebody criticizes us, they're really our friend. And we're grateful for that, because it will help us to try to do better and to watch out for more faults. We'll become more conscious of our service and try to do better. So I don't think you need to worry about that. If people are being critical of you, I think it's nice, it's good. Take it seriously. And don't feel bitter that, oh, who are you to tell me, you know. Don't take it badly, but see it in a positive manner, that this is actually good for me. What happened there?
Unstable connection. Yeah, she's back.
It was a network problem. Sorry, I'm back.
Network problem.
Oh.
She's back.
Okay.
Okay, Guru Maharaj.
Guru Maharaj, when I was cooking initially, after I got married, I got a lot of scold. Like anything I cook, my husband will say, oh, this is really not good. Sometimes, but sometimes it's good, right? To improve the cooking.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we always want to try to improve cooking. Yeah. It's a challenge.
After what,
Hare Krishna,
And don't touch his leg.
Hare Krishna.
Just Duratlan sit.
Oh, sorry.
You can offer obeisance. Yes, very good.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Have a good day. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay, Moshe. Someone has any doubts, you can ask and sit down.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Am I audible?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, recently I heard such an opinion. When we distribute prasadam, and we shouldn't say that this is prasadam, this is the offering of God, because some people can be very offensive to this prasadam, and it turned out that we encourage them on some offense to prasadam, if we said. So we should be careful, and we shouldn't say that this is prasadam. So Guru Maharaj, how can you comment such an opinion? Because maybe there is some reason in this opinion, and I don't know, is it right or not? Please explain.
Well, generally we take the risk. We take the risk that we give people prasadam, and we hope that they'll treat it nicely. Of course, we can also point out to people that this is sacred food, this is sanctified food. So you please don't waste it, don't throw it away, or don't disrespect it. But you know, if of course we don't mind if they give it to a dog to eat, it's okay. If they give it to, you know, they put it in back to nature. They put the food. They can put the food in the ground, you know, and that way it can go back to the earth.
Guru Maharaj, I gave one time prasad to a Christian person and they said they have to purify it
Uh-huh.
to eat it. That's not good, right?
Well, you have to tell them the food is already purified.
Yeah, that's what they think if they don't believe our gods.
Well, anyway, if they accept the food, if they like to purify, we don't mind. It's already purified, but there's no harm if they want to purify. The main thing is they're going to honor it, they're going to eat it. That's good.
So, Guru Maharaj, I thought in that case that anyway people can get some sukriti to meet Vaishnava and to see prasadam and to hear about the offering of God and so on. So this is a big sukriti for them anyway, I thought.
Yes, definitely, give people prasadam. It's a sukriti. They get a lot of benefit by accepting prasadam. It is, yeah. It's an opportunity for people to advance. Of course, some people take a lot of prasadam. they have to take advantage. They have to go on. You'd have to eat a lot of prasadam in order to become really awakened. You know, some people they don't take prasadam in with the spiritual consciousness, but they think of it as just being something material. So that's why when we take prasadam, we usually chant that prayer given to us by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that we shouldn't take prasadam with a mundane consciousness, but we should think of it as actually the mercy of Lord Krishna, and this is the remnants of Lord Krishna. So the consciousness with which we do everything is also important. Just like chanting the holy name, the consciousness is important. So similarly, honoring prasadam. We don't just simply eat prasadam, we honor it and we understand it's the mercy of Lord Krishna. So it's a meditation. Lord Chaitanya would take prasadam and he would be relishing the taste of, he could taste the saliva of Lord Krishna in the prasadam. So the consciousness with which we do everything is also important. But even if people take prasadam with just casually, but they just take it, they accept it, and they eat it, and so very good. They get benefit. They do get sukriti. Oh, okay.
Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj. There is one more question I see. Yeah?
Oh, really? Who is that?
Ruslan.
Oh.
Ruslan Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Please.
Yeah, please do.
Maharaj, my question is, please tell me, what is the most powerful devotional service, Anga, given by Srila Prabhupada, which will help quickly cleanse the heart of false ego, lust, and other impurities? What did Srila Prabhupada say?
Well, all of the activities of Bhakti Yoga, they're all powerful. They can all cleanse the heart, you see? But especially chanting the holy name is very important for us. That is why we have to dedicate a minimum amount of time a certain amount of time every day to the chanting of the holy name. We have to chant at least 16 rounds every day, because the holy name is Lord Krishna. It's how we associate with Lord Krishna. The chanting of the holy name can cleanse the heart. But all of the activities of devotion can have that effect also. If you do Sankirtan, Harinam Sankirtan, or you go out on book distribution, or you're cooking in the kitchen, or you're cleaning the temple, it's not so much the activities, but it's the consciousness with which we do everything, which is important. So that consciousness that I'm doing this for Krishna, I want to please Krishna. And similarly, chanting the holy name, our consciousness has to be that I'm chanting for Krishna, I want to please Krishna. Prabhupada said we should chant like a child separated from the Father, and you're calling out to the Father, Lord Krishna, please engage me in your service, please accept me. So like that, any devotional activity, we should do it with the consciousness that I want to please Krishna, I'm trying to serve Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, so I think we'll stop here today.
Yeah. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Ki
Jai.
Jai.
Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Ah,
Thank you all
Jai.
for joining, and we will meet tomorrow.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Oh my gosh.
And set Zoom link. You have to close the Zoom link.
Yes, Mataji. Close.
Vaishnavi, when will be the next class? When?
Today, no class.
Oh, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, 12 o'clock, the Bhagavatam class will be there for Chinese devotees, right?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Okay.
That's the only class today. Today is a bit. Yesterday, Guru Maharaj, we gave so many from morning. So today we kept it little bit free.
Yes.
Not even free. Afternoon there is class. Bhagavatam.
Yes.
Okay.
Vaishnavi.
Mataji, you have recorded this, right?
Yes. The recording is going on. Yeah.
Okay, we will pause it maybe. Okay.
Yeah. So Vaishnavi, can you ask please Guru Maharaj about recording our class?
Yeah, you told me, right? Yeah, wait. I forgot that question.
Yeah. Okay.
Relax, Maharaj. Okay, what is it you told me? Okay. Listen, just do we would if he will record our Russian Saturday class, right?
Yeah. When Guru Maharaj can do it? What time is convenient for him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he will record and you will translate and he will give it to you.
Yes.
Vaishnavi Mataji, this recording is still on. The Zoom recording is going on from your end. You can turn it off and then continue.
Okay, Mataji, thank you. Yeah, stop recording.
Yeah.